Hey, what's going on, friends and family? My name is Skylent, and a new day, a new game to talk about. We keep the hype alive here, and we try to talk about things that are up and coming, that are right on the horizon, and just share these new experiences. So if you want to play with me, make sure to subscribe so you see when I go live, and then also join the Discord. It clearly says what games I'm playing. Let's just jump in. Let's have a good time. So yeah, today I wanted to mention a brand new game here, Hood, Outlaws, and Legends. Now, why am I excited, and why is my energy going to explode throughout this video? Mainly because I really like stealth games. I recently went back and played the original Thief. My favorite stealth game actually is called Dark Messiah Might and Magic, which is by Arcane. Those guys actually went on to make Dishonored, and I'm playing through Dishonored right now. But I really like the sort of Far Cry or maybe Crysis style stealth as well, and some sandbox games. I just really enjoy stealth characters, sneaking around, maybe even a little bit of Skyrim. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. But especially for me, if there's ever a game that has asymmetrical multiplayer, maybe it's like Evolve, or maybe it's in a scenario like a battle royale. I love the sneaking and creeping and crawling, and there's very specifically right now a sort of a surge of games that are doing what Hood Outlaws is trying to do, and I think Hood is going to be the most popular of these, but it's this idea of player versus environment versus player, and then it's like multiple teams or multiple people, and it's sort of like it's a heist sort of thing. It's a stealing, stealthy sort of simulation kind of experience. Now, Hunt Showdown, that demographic, if you like that game, I think you're going to really enjoy this game as well. Though this is not a battle royale specifically, let's talk about it. It is a team versus team, but you know, there's environmental aspects to it. PvP, sort of For Honor kind of thing going on, because it's like melee, but there's also kind of mystical abilities. But it is a heist game, so it's two teams of heisters doing stuff in a castle, stealth gaming, and we'll have to see how the phasing and everything works like that, how the sport of it truly properly functions, but I think overall this is a really cool idea. Again, I did like Hunt Showdown, so PvEvP, stealth gameplay, melee medieval magic stuff. This is like a trifecta of a lot of weird specific niches that kind of hit home for me, and I bet a lot of people in my audience as well. But if you guys haven't played Hunt Showdown, oh my god, just like anyone else who's played it will say, please play it. So this is an online PvP game, it is an online co-op game, it is both an online PvEvP co-op team game, so please understand exactly what that means. Now luckily it is going to be cross-platform, so even if this game is a little bit more niche, even if maybe it doesn't appeal to everyone like Overwatch would, this game is going to have a population, especially looking at the publisher, which is Focus Home Interactive, which have done a lot of big games. We already see the trailers for this game having tons of views, and the developer Sumo Digital, who's done some cool games themselves, like Farming Simulator apparently. But anyways, so I think that in the end this is looking like a pretty proper AAA game. Now the price is going to be $30, and that's kind of a lot, but then again, stuff like Hunt Showdown has also sort of hit that home. Generally, if a game focuses on a particular demographic, it can be a little bit more expensive, but this game is going to have like map support, new characters, events, seasonal things, so that's also why I wanted to mention the publisher and developer. Seems like they're going to really put some heart and soul into this game, so I'm super excited because we don't have too many games like this. Again, pretty much just Hunt Showdown, kind of sort of doing this, but as a team, as a sport game, and then this combat I haven't seen since For Honor, so yeah, we're definitely going to elaborate on that. It comes out May 10th, so in 4 weeks, in a month time, this game's going to be landing. Am I going to be playing it? Yeah, I'm going to be playing it, guys. Now, I'm mostly letting the gameplay sort of talk for itself because there's a ton of really good trailers already out, so just gonna lay those out there. But let's go ahead and just kind of reiterate what the gameplay is basically saying. It is gonna be medieval, but there's also gonna be some magic, a little leaning into the mythology of the Robin Hood era, and really mythology. So sort of like teams of Robin Hoods doing stuff and things, but also competing with each other. So again, it's 2 teams of 4 players each, so 8-player matches that go in maybe like a castle, maybe like a village, a villa, or something like that, and they're trying to heist from an entity, which is, there's going to be lots of like patrolling AI guards and stuff like that you're going to have to compete with, and then also the other teams. You're going to be like brutally smashing their faces, dominating them, or just getting your ass kicked. So this is going to be a competitive game. It does seem like it kind of seems a little sporty. Like, I'm not going to say it's an eSport, but it probably has a better shot at it than Evolve. But then again, there's actually a bunch of these, well, not a bunch, but there are a few of these sneaking type of games, Dead by Daylight as well, like Among Us. People have Among Us tournaments, so I don't know, man. The sky's the limit now with these weirder, more particular games. Even though I can't say this is asymmetrical multiplayer, this is definitely leaning into that concept since it is PvEvP. So yeah, again, player versus environment versus player. If you haven't played any game like that, that's a few MMOs, that's definitely MOBAs, but really Hunt Showdown is going to be the big thing there. So yeah, it's going to be a violent game. It's going to be, you know, a little bit more adult, very For Honor, but also with magic. It seems progression is going to be based on how good you actually do in the match, the loot that you actually acquire, and then from there you can upgrade perks, get new weapons and cosmetics, things and stuff. Yeah, hopefully that doesn't get like pay to win-ish, as we actually look, you know, for the they've already say like there's going to be battle passes and stuff like that. I'm assuming, you know, that's not going to be progression based in terms of like power. It's going to be cosmetics. So it looks like no, they want this game to be a games as a service. I don't know. Could you say eSport? Possibly. I mean, it's going to be sporty in some way, whether it's on Twitch and it has giant tournaments, but inside the game, the living, breathing game, the gameplay loop, probably going to have a really robust ranking system. Teams of people are probably going to take it very seriously, and we just don't have a game like this that is taken seriously. So I'm freaking excited. Oh my goodness. But yeah, mature content warning. I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys see the gameplay. So let's actually just talk about the raw gameplay. It definitely seems a lot more It's funny because it's kind of a stealth game, but it actually seems more bombastic, maybe in part to the mythological, magical, mystical abilities compared to For Honor. But yeah, I think I'm going to be playing the Ranger class. Yeah, that's the Robin Hood class. I'm going to play that. It looks really cool. But I do like that there are different classes and different roles to play. It was something that I kind of really enjoyed in Nosgoth, and it's why I play a lot of games like MOBAs or hero shooters like Overwatch. I just appreciate being like my role and playing it uniquely to like the way I play and really making a statement. And it's just fun. It's just really cool. I like MMOs for the Holy Trinity. So I think it's this game, as long as each class really provides like a substantial difference in gameplay for the team, I think this could be really cool. You're going to see people doing montages of like best Ranger NA and stuff like that, you know, 360 no scopes with the Ranger. Somebody's going to go being berserk with the Warhammer bro. I don't know. I think it could be really fun, but overall, like, the polish is ridiculous. And I did just actually double check what's the games this developer has made, from like Greedfall to RPGs to like strategy games. Like they've done a ton of stuff, and it looks like they actually, man, this game looks good. Like, it just, the polish, the graphics. Some people say like, do graphics matter? Yeah, it matters, especially with a AAA game that's supposed to, you know, try to appeal to as many people as possible while the gameplay is as niche as possible, you know, hyper targeting a demographic. But no, this looks really cool. I'm really appreciating the sort of action combat aspect, because I feel like an indie team would have gone a little bit more leaning into the stealth and simulation aspect, but the fact that this is more, you know, again, For Honor, or more just bombastic and ridiculous and action-packed, I think that's their direction to go in, because Assassin's Creed multiplayer, as cool as that was, did kind of fail because it was like I don't know, a weird mix of action and stealth, and mostly leaned on stealth, but then like not really, I don't know. So this game definitely is like, yeah, we know what people want. They want to do really cool trick shots. They want to do really cool stealth kills. They want a sport heist game. Let's give it to them. And that's kind of what it seems like. Now, I don't know how well these kind of games sell or perform, but with Hunt Showdown doing just as well as it's done with such critical praise, I have a feeling this game's going to do well. And even if this game, again, isn't viral, the fact that they are so open about the multiple season support, new maps, and things like that gives me so much confidence. Man, that's something I complain about in so many different games. But again, I'm allowed to kind of talk about that because their trailers are so good, the gameplay is so obvious and clean and clear that I don't need to just divulge that, do I? I mean, we're all adults here, I think. Maybe? Pause? I don't know. But anyways, all right, so next month, May 10th, it's going to be a hoot and a holler. Hopefully, guys, join us for the streams and the gameplay with that. Maybe we can form a team and do it out. Maybe we can do tournaments. I have a feeling this game will do that. But I guess end capping the video, I do want to talk about some things that I'm a little worried about. Is there going to be tournament support, like built-in competition support? Is there going to be a proper ranking, leaderboard, things like that? Because this game is team versus team, and despite it being kind of a more goofier genre, I take this kind of stuff seriously, and I think people want to take it seriously, and it looks like this company, both a developer and publisher, are taking it seriously. I do want I guess you could say official eSport support. I hope they follow through with these seasons, with these updates, new maps, and hopefully the game is properly balanced, because with these classes, magical abilities, it being PvEvP, how is the AI gonna work? You know, there's a lot up in the air, but I'm really tired of people saying that games like this just can't be competitive when Dead by Daylight is, and then just Battle Royales are. Like, it's totally possible, the sky's the limit, and Hood Outlaws and Legends looks like it could reach that, and finally bring a very niche particular genre, or really a merger of extremely weird genres together, and then bring it into the spotlight. It's finally my time to shine. These are kind of games that I don't know how you would call them, like For Honor and stuff like that. I call them like arena brawlers or whatever. It's like, what even is the name of those kind of games, right? Like Chivalry and stuff like that. But then adding in stealth, but then being PvEvP and being an esport. It's crazy. So lots of layers. This onion, I can't wait to peel it. What do you guys think in the comments below? There's actually tons more gameplay that you guys should be checking out. Look at the official trailers. Go check out the Steam page. I'll link it in the description, and wishlist this. Let's play together. So remember to like, subscribe, and thank you guys for supporting me on Patreon. So it gives me time to find and buy and play and review these games. Much love. I'll see you in the next one.